No, it's still 8 o'clock. It's still 8 o'clock and I'm live. Here we are, I'm not late. Maybe a few seconds, but maybe. No, doesn't count. Doesn't count, it's fake news. Anyway. I was just still setting up some things. Because we are currently playing PangeaPanga's Bit of PePanga Shell of a Ride, which he has uploaded. I think just a few days ago. I don't actually know when he uploaded the level itself, but he uploaded the video a few days ago, so that's when I got made aware of the existence of this level. So anyway, why doesn't this thing move? Hold on. I'm clicking you. Why are you like this? Well, anyway. It is a 0.07% clear rate level. Now, if you've been sticking around my streams, which obviously no one has, but if you have, you'd know that the most difficult level I've ever cleared is somewhere around the 0.5% clear rate. So this is like 5 times as difficult, and that level also took me like 7 hours. Less than 10 deaths, and I will buy a better microphone and webcam. How about that? How about that? Not gonna happen though. I have not seen the clear yet, and it's looking like it's at least like a full regular world. I don't know if he actually also used the subworld. We'll find that out, I guess. Actually, the thing I was setting up before stream was a thing that I have not yet finished setting up, but we were going to watch the clear together. But let's just jump right into it. And if we do need the video to actually check what needs to be done in certain sections, I do have the video ready to go, so we can go check that out. I also have a timer up on the screen. I do not have a death counter of my own, so if someone wants to keep track of deaths, feel free to, but I am not going to. Anyway, play! And timer. Why is timer not going? Timer, please. No, timer! Hold on. Why? Okay, hold on. Let me restart the timer. This doesn't count. Fake news. We're restarting timer. Look, we're still in this. Oh, the timer is tiny. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna make it larger. Edit layout. Set size. Exactly 500 pixels wide. Okay, here we are. That's better. Ah, nice. Care to share where you're going exactly? Or roughly, I mean, like, specific city? Or going for specific interesting things? Okay, we already lost. Anyway, yeah. I do want to actually, maybe actually, I don't know, probably next weekend, not this weekend. I want to go on a short little trip myself. I want to go to the city of Aachen, which I went to a few years ago. On my big cycling trip to Rome. I passed by the city of Aachen and I did see a really cool cathedral there, but I didn't really have the time to actually properly look at it, so I want to go back there. Oh, quick little spoiler, by the way, I did watch the first little section of his video, but I did not watch... didn't watch much of Panga's video of making this level, I mean. Well, that sucks. We die. We die. Yeah, I'm not asking you to dox yourself, of course. But yeah, small English village sounds really nice. I've only been to England once, or like Great Britain in general. I've only been once, which was actually in England. Sorry, I'm kind of burpy. We went by bus. We went down to France and took the boat with the bus. Ah, shit. And we went to... Oh, what's the cathedral called? There's a cathedral... like, between the Channel and London. Like, somewhere roughly between those two areas. It was on the road. Or on the same section of path. Whatever it is. On the route. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, this... We're making progress, though, I guess. Yeah, Aachen Cathedral looked very cool. That's why I want to go back there. And it would be perfect. For me, it's like 160 kilometers away. So it would be perfect for a weekend trip. It's not that far. Oh, that might be a bad idea to jump there. I think these are the kind of shells that actually die when you land on them, by the way. So I gotta be mindful of that. I don't think these are the ones that you can ride on. Because there's also shells that look like these that you can ride on. I don't actually know if you can tell the difference by looking at them. I think it's the same shells, but just depends on how they're thrown. Like if they're shells or if they're still beetles. I think that's the difference. But they look the same. I don't know. But yeah, I did see the start of his video, so I think these are the ones that do die. Ah, shit. I tried to kill my momentum there, because if I do go in there with too much momentum, then that will be bad. But yeah, when I'm going to Aachen Cathedral, of course I'm going to make another vlog, because it's been a while since I've done one of those on my vlogging channel, so you can be on the lookout for that, I guess. I mean, technically I could just up and leave tomorrow. I don't really have responsibilities in the weekend, so... But, I don't know. It's been a while since I've really cycled that much. So it would be rough on my legs to make the distance that I would like to. So I would like to leave on Friday after work and cycle the first 30 to 40-ish kilometers right away. And then sleep south of the next town over, basically. The next city over. And then on Saturday I would like to make it like 90-ish% of the way there. And then on Sunday there's a lot more time to really go into Aachen. And then on the way back I take the train for most of the way. Alright, I did at least survive. I don't know which shell I actually land up. That might be a thing that would be nice to look up in Panga's video. Though I would have to look up what the time of the video is where he starts to clear the actual level. Because I don't know that either. I hope someone put a timestamp in the comments. Okay, yeah, I jump on the first one. That's obvious there. Okay, cool. But yeah, what I do remember about the cathedral in Aachen is that there is actually a pretty damn nice currywurst shop right next to it. So that's actually my goal. That's like the end destination of my trip. Going to Hans Wurst. Ah, I held right. That's not what I'm supposed to do there. I got the ferry from whatever the thing is in France, where also the tunnel is, the train tunnel, wherever that thing is. That's where we took the ferry. Yeah, I've talked about stories about when I went to London. The KFC story, very based, very important story to the lore, of course. That was fun. Oh, do I just... Oh, I think I don't land on the shell yet at all. I think I just stay on the platform there. But yeah, there's also other things in London. We went to the Science Museum. I don't actually know what the museum was called. It was some sort of science museum. But they had, at the time, they had a exhibit about Alan Turing and the Enigma Nazi machines. And the code breakers of Bletchley Park. Which was the thing that around the time I was really interested in anyway. And then we went to that museum. We saw some real life, actual Enigma machines. I think there were 3 Enigma machines. And I believe one of them was an actual one. One of them was a replica from someone's private collection. Ah, that's not a whole jump, of course. And then one of them was a replica which was used in a movie of some sorts, I believe. But all of them were made to be functional, at least. As far as I remember, anyway. As far as I could tell. I mean, that trip to London with school, that must have been like 2015 or 2014. Must have been years ago by now. Oh god. Oh god, I'm that old? Yeah, it can't have been 2017. Can't have been 2016 either, I don't think. Oh, jeez. Anyway. We also went to the museum where the big ass whale is hanging from the ceiling. Don't know what that one is called. Natural history, I believe. That's pretty cool. Though the whale exhibit was one of my least favorite there. I was like, yeah, it's cool, but we've seen that in movies already. Now, what were the nice things about that museum? I don't really remember much about it, honestly. I do believe there was a dinosaur exhibit or dinosaur section to that museum, which was really cool. Either that museum or I'm confusing it with a different one, but I think it was that one that had the dinosaur exhibit. Which the dinosaurs, they're just cool. Natural History Museum, yes. That's what I thought. For me, that museum was less cool than the Science Museum, though. Science Museum, I felt like... I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it's what... To me, the Science Museum was a lot more educational. The Natural History Museum was just a lot of cool things to look at, which obviously is also cool. That's really cool. But I really like it when they really go out of the way to explain things. And like, teach me something that I might not have known. Or actually, I don't know. For me, it's... For me personally, I guess it's a lot cooler to see like an actual Enigma machine than seeing actual dinosaur bones, maybe. Maybe that's just me, though. But I do remember the Enigma machines a lot better. Those were really, really exciting for me. Woo! Let's go! Progress! But yeah, in general, I'm not a huge fan of museums, though. Like, especially art museums, I don't know, they're just not for me. I don't know, I guess maybe way too pragmatic to really appreciate art. I mean, I know that art is very culturally significant, of course, but I don't know. It's just not for me. The British Museum. What was that one? Maybe I've been there. And if not, maybe that's the thing for next time, next visit to the UK. Is it like an art museum? Might be honestly similar to what's the one that we've got in the Netherlands? Oh, the name is absolutely escaping me. The Rijksmuseum. There's the Rijksmuseum in the Netherlands, which is basically. I think it's the biggest museum that we've got in the Netherlands. I always feel like I Okay, side tangent. I feel like I really pronounce the Netherlands really weirdly. I feel like I cut the Netherlands. The first I feel like I cut that short. Anyway, that's side tangent. We have the Rijksmuseum, which is basically like Van Gogh paintings. Or, as we would say, Van Gogh. And like really, really old Dutch paintings. I think is the lady with the pearl earrings, is that in there? I think that is. Yeah, I bet you would absolutely love an art gallery. Yeah, that's the thing that's right up your alley. You're really interested in like history in general, so yeah, maybe that's why I don't really like art museums, because I personally just don't really know much about history. I always think it's fun to hear about, but it's not something that genuinely piques my curiosity in a way that I go out of my way to research things about. Like the Science Museum, there are things in there that I really beforehand already know a lot about, and then it's just really cool to see those things that I really already know a lot about and are really interested in personally, to see those out on display with maybe some extra explanation that I didn't know beforehand, or maybe not. Ah, so it's just a World Museum, I guess. I fucked up. It's just a World Museum. Yeah. A few places you've never owned. Didn't know there were a few places. I kid. But really not. I was gonna say something. Oh, what's the town called? Vinci in Italy. It's a really small museum. It's a Leonardo da Vinci museum. That was a really cool one as well. Obviously, Leonardo da Vinci. His name comes from the fact that he was born and raised and lived in the town of Vinci. Was he born there actually? I know he lived there. I'm absolutely certain that he did live there. And he did get his name from the town's name. But it's a really cool museum. It has a few artifacts, a few recreations of the things that, like the ridiculous inventions that he did. The inventions that would never really work, but also some of the inventions that really actually did work and were actually put in practice. Some small scale recreations. So for example, they've got a old wooden bicycle in on display. And yes, I do think they've got this tank on display. Wait. Was it? I think it's a wooden replica, but I don't know if its actual original design was made out of wood. I could be mistaken though. Again, I'm just some dude on the internet spouting nonsense, so I could be mistaken on some things. But I really liked enjoying, or in the Vinci Museum. Okay, so me being a math nerd, there was one room with. Which wasn't, I don't think it was even a thing that Vinci himself worked on, but they just had a bunch of posters of some really cool platonic solids and other geometric shapes and their cutouts. Basically, the kind of, if you were to cut out a cube and like print it out and fold it up, that kind of thing. I don't know what it's called in English. Fold outs? They had a lot of those, of really interesting 3D shapes as well. Bye! But yeah, that was really, really exciting to see for me. And then one of the things that was definitely part of the collection that was related to him were some of the cranes. The cranes that he came up with to really get some really interesting ways to get leverage on things and really lift things up. Lift heavy things in a way that does not really make the crane buckle forward or backwards or that kind of stuff. That's really interesting. Or yeah, the way he used pulleys and ropes and stuff to really make the most out of the weight that he's got. Really interesting stuff. I mean, I think it's interesting anyway. That's one of the few museums in the world that I would definitely recommend anyone to go to. Especially if you're in Italy during the summer. I was laughing at myself there. Especially if you're going to Italy in the summer. It gets super hot and the museum is air conditioned. So yeah, that's a good reason to go there. Definitely a good reason to go. If you care for not getting heat stroke. That's a good idea. Nice. Ay, 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 ay. Now, and they also in the museum, the Da Vinci Museum, they also had a replica of his glider and some paintings or drawings of his glider, which obviously is a thing that really doesn't work. Bruh, I am Dutch, we're not much better off. We are not much better off. We can handle the heat at least a little bit better than you guys do. But not by much, honestly. Not by that much. And there I was cycling in 45 degrees weather. Which was not a good idea. But hey, I'm gonna do it again next year. Hopefully, if things are alright to go ahead. I mean, yeah, definitely I'm going to cycle something in 45 degree weather next year. Just hope that it's the thing that I want to cycle. Celsius, of course. Why would I use something that's not really based on human experiences? That does not really relate to anything that humans would care about, other than to do specific, very specific biological experiments. It's like talking about temperature in Kelvin. Like, why would I do that? No, I'm talking Celsius, of course. And you know I'm European. We don't even think about the fact that Fahrenheit exists. Crap. Gotta say though, this level is pretty difficult. But I think I can actually do it. Like, this is the game mode that I'm actually most comfortable with playing. This, whatever it's called. I think it's Super Mario World. Whatever this is, I'm most comfortable with this one. And, while the level is difficult, if you take it step by step, you can just learn it through brute force, I guess. I'd honestly be happy though if I finish this level within 50 hours. 50 hours, I think, is what I'm aiming for. Not that this will be a 50-hour stream, by the way. Don't worry about that. I won't be here for the next 50 hours. I'll just pause the timer and start it up next time again. Hopefully, maybe. If I remember. I should remember. Ah, shit. But yeah, another museum that I absolutely do recommend. Yeah, 45 Rankine. I don't even know what that is based on, or if that is like high or low. I have no idea. But another museum that I would recommend is the Nemo Museum in the Netherlands. It is a museum based on really hands-on experiences with science for children. It really is like a kid's... It's almost like a playground, but it does teach you a lot of things. Like, it takes ways to visualize static electricity. It takes ways to... It has like this huge ball factory thing, which is a really cool thing that I do where... I'll explain that. It's basically like a big ball factory. I don't know, where you have to... God. I never really played around with that one myself that much, honestly. But there's like switches that you have to press, and you have to request balls or send balls certain different ways, of different colors. Pretty cool too, really. I guess it's like a logistics center or like a supply and demand kind of thing. I don't really know exactly what that one is. They do like a Rube Goldberg machine. They put like a big Rube Goldberg machine, like 3 or 4 stories tall, right in the center of the museum, and they let that thing go like once every hour or so. And there's like, and then there's at least one person that has to set it up every single time, which is seems like a really painstaking job, but also very fulfilling. Because you get to interact with the children in a really... Oh god, Rankine is the Fahrenheit version of Kelvin? Oh, jeez! Why? Why? That's absolutely ridiculous! Why would you do that? It was like, yes. I've got this piece of shit. I've got this other piece of shit. Or this other very niche thing that no one ever really uses in like day-to-day life, only for a very calibrated scientific instruments. Let me calibrate my scientific instruments in this very specific way, but based on a completely shit skill that no one really uses. Like, what? Why? Is there any actual application? Other than maybe a few US-based firms that really, really hate anything outside of America? I hope I'm pronouncing Rankine properly, by the way. I probably am. But yeah, coming back to the Nemo Museum for a sec. They also have this, like, air cannon with, like, a plastic ball that you put on top, and then... with the air pressure and, like, the way the turbulence flows, it can balance the ball in midair, which is really cool. Kids love to see it, and you can angle the cannons as well, so you can make it, like... I think it goes to, like, roughly 45 degrees before the ball definitely falls out. But you can make it, like... really, really steep to actually kind of show that it's something to do with turbulence and not just the air pushing it up, like, not just pushing it straight up, which is really cool. And they also have like a a huge, like a concave server where you talk into the concave surface and then it bounces the sound back to behind you, and basically no one else can hear it. Except someone that's standing in a very specific spot, like 20 meters away from you. But in between, it's like on the sides of, I think it's near the entrance. So people walk right in between you and the person that's listening to you all the time. And talking and stuff. And they can't really hear you that well. It's obviously not a perfect system and your voice goes all around, not just straight into the thing. But the person standing in the specific spot can hear you very clearly. Because there's also another concave thing over there. So you can have conversations like 20 or 30 meters apart from each other. Like in regular speaking volume. Of course you're not gonna shout. Well, maybe you're gonna shout, honestly. I would. There's also things to do with, there's lots of things with water as well, we being the Netherlands. Like planning how to do dams and dikes and stuff. It's really cool, of course. They have this tiny little sandbags that you can put in a little waterfall. Ah, god damn it, I needed to press jump. Yeah, the do-yourself science stuff is great. I would feel kind of awkward going there now as an adult without any children with me, though. Maybe that's just me, but obviously those places are very, very centered around kids, and I'd love to go there, though. I'd love to go back. You know what? I'm just gonna abduct some children. Wait, no, you're really short, right? I can just take you and Dutch and pretend that you guys are children, right? That will work. That will work. Just take some leprechauns. Oh, Nemo also definitely does a lot of stuff that adults will find fun. It's just that it's really awkward to be an adult really exploring those kinds of things. And when there's like 6-year-old children running around and like the oldest children around that are really interacting with it are maybe 10 years old, 10 or 11 years old. Ah, god damn it! What's that? 5 centimeter, 11 millimeters? But yeah, I know that no one would really care as long as I'm, like, paying for the museum and not bothering anyone else. But still. And also, it's like a thing where, I'm assuming it's probably the same with W5, where, it's kind of a must for almost every children in the country to at least go there once or twice. Like, that's the case for Nemo. Like, almost every child here goes there at least once, either on a school trip or with their parents. Something like that. We're making progress, though. We're making progress in the level. Alright. Ah! Ah! I tried so hard. And I did get so far. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. God damn it. Let me click this. But yeah, it's really great when children just have a museum where they can explore those kinds of things in peace. Like, children are taught that museums don't have to be boring, art galleries that they don't really know anything about. 180 centimeters. Are you that short? No, actually, that's taller than me then. Why are you always memeing that you're short then? Weirdo. God damn it. Good image. Yeah. I can do this. Gonna beat the level. Next attempt. Next attempt. Just watch it. But yeah, as I said before, in general, I don't really enjoy museums that much. I don't know, there's just something about them which is like... I'd really rather just explore the city itself rather than go to a museum in a city when I'm in a place, you know? Maybe that's just me though. I know lots of people obviously enjoy museums and they're very interesting. But in general, I just really enjoy exploring the city itself. Nice. I did go to, oh, what's it called? The Aerospace Museum as well in Washington, D.C. Hey, my best mate in school was, I think it was 2 meters and 13 centimeters or so when he was 12. Actually, 11. I think it was 11 by then. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, I don't know. But he was pretty tall lad. But yeah, it sucks being like average height then, I guess. You're pretty average. I'm slightly below average. Kinda sucks, but it's fine, honestly. Being tall also sucks and being short also sucks. Just having a height at all sucks. Like, why can't we just change our height as well? That would be great. That would be great. Now, one of the best places I've ever visited? What are the best places I've ever visited? That's a good question. Now, that's a good question. I'd say most of them actually are in Italy. San Gimignano, great town. As well as Monteriggioni and Rome itself. Oh, they're great. Yeah, why can't we all just be 2D anime waifus? Anime waifus are great. No, San Gimignano, it's a great town. They're one of those really old school Italian towns that have like a lot of history, like middle of Tuscany. I believe it's Tuscany. Has to be Tuscany. Right on top of one of the hills. Lots of small little towers, lots of history regarding people taking it over and taking it back, and they keep building taller and taller towers to make sure that they don't get conquered again. Which was really, really interesting to hear about. And then there's also another one that I mentioned was Monteriggioni, which is similar in theme, I guess, in the fact that it's a town in Tuscany that's right on top of a hill, big wall around the city, but it wasn't conquered and reconquered as often, and they don't really have the history of building taller and taller towers all over the place until it's really impossible to find everybody in the city. So the nice thing about San Gimignano is also that a lot of the towers that are still standing are also like connected with each other with like walkways up above, which is really cool. Like really sneaky, escapey ways, I guess. In case you get invaded by people with swords. Okay. Nice. And then Rome itself. Oh, I love Rome. Rome is just so great. Minecraft. Oh, that's a good one. I got this idea back in like, I think it was 2012 or so. I've been, anyway, for a long ass time, I've been wanting to build Rome itself on a 1-to-1 scale. But the problem has always been that Rome is built on hills. So you could like flatten it out a bit, but then it won't really be a 1-to-1 scale, and that's just not a thing that works for me. But come 1.18, I should actually revisit that. That would be really cool. To build like, I don't know, 1600 Rome or something. Or maybe even just modern day Rome, why not? Why not? 1-to-1 scale, 1 block, 1 meter. So I believe, I calculated at one point, the lowest point in Rome is like 200 something meters below the highest point. But the highest point is, I think, the St. Peter's Basilica, which is a building that's over 100 meters tall, so that's a problem. Yeah, built a city of 7 hills with no hills? No, that ain't gonna work now, is it? That ain't gonna work. But yeah, that would be a really cool project to finally undertake once we got to 500 meters of build height. Wait, it's gonna be 500? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what they're gonna do. Anyway, we got more than 300 meters, which would be more than enough to actually undertake that project. Which is the thing that I don't think I've still got the patience to actually undertake a project like that, though. But it's the thing that I want to do so badly. Like, I'd have to look at historical documents and maps and such. And like build plans for buildings, because things, especially like the Colosseum, the St. Peter's Cathedral, the what's the palazzo called? Have you ever been to Rome? The one that's really close to the. Oh god, I don't really remember what they're called in English either. The one that's near the Spanish staircases? I don't... Oh, is it? Oh, that's really embarrassing, because I know the name of that in Dutch, which is obviously the translation. We call them Dispensatrappen, which is the Spanish staircases. Never been to Rome. We should visit Rome. I'll take you there. But honestly, Rome, I so recommend it. Spanish Steps, that's what they're called. They're near the Piazza del Popolo. Piazza del Popolo, that's one that I really like as well. With the big twin... They're not churches, I don't think. The twin buildings that are... Well, the exterior at least is pretty much identical. And then there's 3 rows and a big half circle with the big fountains, and oh, it's... Piazza del Popolo is probably my favorite piazza in Rome. Better than the Trevi fountain. Better than the what's it called? The St. Peter's Piazza? I don't know if that actually has a name. But yeah, the St. Peter's Piazza, that one's just very, very, very hot all the time. Probably even in winter, honestly. Probably even in winter. That's like a heat trap or a heat sink or something. I don't know, man. But the Piazza del Popolo, because of the way the roads are connected to it, it really sheds a lot of... It sheds a lot of heat because of like the airflow on there is just pretty nice. And even if it is hot, it's just very bearable. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, so what else is there that I really like? Ay. I don't know what the things are called. I'm thinking of the names, but I can't think of the names of places in Rome. Piazza San Pietro. Yeah, that's the one. I think that's actually what it's called. Well, that's at least we hit the thing. No, it's still in Italian, I believe. I do believe. Not 100% sure though, but I think it is. Nice. Now there's also the they've got a pyramid in Rome, which is interesting. I've seen it a few times, but it always just looks kind of weird. It's very steep, the pyramid in Rome. Like the Egyptian pyramids, they're roughly like 45-degree angle. There's the Mayan pyramids, which are a little bit steeper, but they also have the steps, so they're like, I'd say like probably a 50 or 55-degree angle. But then there's the pyramid in Italy, or in Rome, which is very, very steep. Castel Sant'Angelo. That's the round one, right? I mean, if you see the St. Peter's, it's really close to that, so obviously... well, not obviously, but most times you're gonna walk by it. I've never been inside, actually. Inside Castel Sant'Angelo. But it looks really, really wacky. Like, it really is just a massive fortress that looks just completely impenetrable. It's just a really big wall without any windows or anything either. Woo! Let's go! Progress! I hit the blue platform! Let's go! Don't know what else to do after that, but let's go. Nice. No sneeze? No sneeze? Maybe sneeze? Maybe later sneeze. Maybe the sneeze is gonna come back. The Pyramid of Qasxz. Yeah, I don't know what it's called either, honestly. When you're on the, I think it's a subway or metro line. The underground lines. They always... Oh, that's a bad thing. They always like to announce the stations, and one of them is the Pyramid. Hey. Oh no, the person that I've been trying to avoid, Doodlebob, you're here. Oh no. I've been trying to avoid you. So yeah, I might have made you a promise that I didn't keep. Maybe. I've honestly not really been excited to play... I need to address this real quick with Doodlebob. I just haven't really been that excited to play... What's it called? Oh, I can't think of the name. Calamity. Sabaton, of course. Of course. Sabaton is one of my favorite bands. I love their Sabaton history channel that they've got going with Indie Nidal on YouTube. I mean, I'm assuming you know that channel. It's a super great channel. I assume you follow Indie Nidell stuff in general, probably. The Last Stand. Is that based on Italy? Or something in Italy? But yeah, I was saying about the underground lines in Italy, or in Rome specifically. They announced the stations, and one that always sticks in my mind is when they announced the Pyramid Station. There's a station that is just called Pyramid, but they pronounced it as Piramide or something similar. I'm not an Italian person, but just that pronunciation, the difference where they put the emphasis differently on the word. That's really fun. Always sticks in my mind. And it's always also a station that it's a great station to get out at, because like, it's right outside the city, so you can park your car there, but it's also like within walking distance of a lot of things, so you can either get on the subway and go to the other side, get on the subway there and go to the other side, or if you're from the other side, you can go to Pyramid Station and then go walk from Pyramid to whatever else is nearby there. Ah, okay, I'll have to re-listen to that song then, because I really don't know enough about the Sabaton songs that I listen to, honestly. I really do think they really do a great job of capturing what kind of atmosphere, I guess, you'd expect from things like the historic events that they're talking about. Though obviously they didn't really have much metal back then. Pokemon Unite? No. No, I will stay away from that. Yeah. That's why I'm saying you'd love the Sabaton History channel. They have a really great It's not really a narrator, but storyteller to tell the stories. Indie Nidell, he's amazing. He's obviously very passionate about what he's talking about, and also very, very knowledgeable about the things that he's talking about. And then he also goes a little bit into, like, a little interview section with the band as well, where, for example, about the song Swedish Pagans, he asked them about, like, what does it mean to perform the song Swedish Pagans in Sweden, I believe. That's one that I stuck in my mind, or, like, what goes through the band's mind when they play certain songs in certain places. That's always really cool. Yeah, that's the same guy. I fucked up. That's the guy from World War I, Each Day, or World War I History. I don't remember what that was about exactly. I think he also has a podcast. But yeah, he's definitely a guy that you'd really enjoy. He's really good at storytelling again. But yeah, coming back to Rome, as a kid, the Roman Empire always really fascinated me, and especially going to the city of Rome itself has always been a real great blast for me. Even as a kid, when I really didn't appreciate walking around all day long as much. It was it's such a great thing to see what kind of things people would build back in the day to honor their things that they wanted to honor, and really just thinking about how maybe that's just me being a little science-y-ish nerd, I guess. Just thinking about how people would create those things back in the day. How people would build those things without any modern cranes or modern machinery. Just really... for example, the Pantheon is a giant concrete dome. Like, how did I build that? I think to this day it's still the largest freestanding concrete dome, actually. If I do remember. And it lasts a lot longer than most modern concrete. Because obviously they... price wasn't really an issue back then. Like, modern day concrete can last as long. But really it's a matter of costs. Like, people always like to talk about like how Roman concrete is one of those secrets lost to time. But really, we've got pretty damn good concrete now. It's just that we don't really care. And we've got other considerations to go through when it comes to concrete. The largest freestanding dome in general, not just concrete dome. Yeah, exactly. We basically figured concrete out by now. Modern analysis is pretty damn good. Didn't they... I saw a video on the B1M this week about China making some huge sporting stadium, which was probably bigger than the Pantheon. Like, the Pantheon is large, don't get me wrong, but it's not sports stadium large. Basically what they did for the sports stadium, I think it was in China, is they had like big steel beams that in a circle that they put on like a scaffolding at first, and they put little... They basically counterbalanced it with beams just pushing down from all sides in like a catenary type dome shape. Really? 5 different types of concrete. I can't even name 5 different types of concrete. I mean, at least I knew that there were different types of concrete as well. Oh god, I'm too late. No, JK, but I did fuck. Like, all the types of concrete that I can name is porous concrete and non-porous concrete, and that is all thanks to the channel Practical Engineering. I think not just bikes might have also done a video on it. Oh, there's also sound dampening. Maybe that's asphalt. Yeah, it's probably just mostly different mixes. But modern concrete also has like different things that I like to go for. The porous concrete is a great example for things that they didn't consider at all back in the day. But nowadays, when we've got cities that span dozens of kilometers and don't really have any porous surfaces at all, where there needs to be some sort of drainage of water. Water needs to go somewhere when it rains. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that needs to be taken into consideration. Like, drainage pipes can only be so wide. At some point, if your city is big enough, drainage pipes just won't cut it, even if you make them like a mile wide. Woo! No progress, never mind. We've made that point before. Crap. But yeah, the porous concrete is great. I don't know if it's actually been implemented in large scale anywhere yet. But in the Netherlands we also have a few pods, I think they're mostly bike pods, where they basically use, it's not really the concrete, but like, where they basically put like induction things in the ground, where you basically, as you ride over them, the energy of the ground compressing gets turned into some sort of electricity, some amount of electricity. It's not much electricity, but hey, every little bit helps, and if you're cycling there anyway, why not? Yeah, exactly. We build on skills that just aren't really comprehensible. Like, even now, it's really hard to comprehend the actual size of really large cities. Especially coming from someone that lives in the Netherlands, where our biggest city is just over 1 million people or something, I believe. I don't know exactly how large Amsterdam is, but it's not that much. Compared to some other cities, I mean. Well, that's great. Yeah, Rome was the biggest city for a while. And then all the plagues happened, the Roman Empire fell, and the population of Rome, the city, plummeted for a while. But I think they're back to a few million now. But yeah, during the Dark Ages, I said it was 800,000? I thought it was over 1 million. I thought it was like 1.1 million. Well, I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, anyway, for a Dutch person, it's really hard to comprehend the size of cities. And also, population does not directly correlate with the size of a city anyway, because like, certain places have a lot higher density than other places. Like the Netherlands in general is pretty high density for a country. I think the Americas are really low density. For example, they have all the single-family home suburbs, which are really as low density as possible. Which is obviously why in NA everybody uses a car and no other mode of transport at all. But there's also things like... Does Kowloon count as a city? Not anymore, of course. But did it count as its own city? Maybe. I don't know. It was kind of governed by its own rules. That was pretty high density. Like 3 million people per square kilometer, I guess. Rome is close to 3 million people. Yeah, Rome is pretty big. Didn't get a full jump there. Hey, Joshi! Welcome back! You were here before, right? Yeah, you were here before. I remember. How you doing? How you doing? Did you have a nice meal, whatever your last meal was, whether it be dinner, lunch, or breakfast? I personally had dinner. I had gratinated pineapple. So, potatoes, outside of English, are always referred to as something like earth apple, or pomme de terre, or aardappel. Anyway, I had gratinated potatoes with a chicken schnitzel and some spinach on the side, which were pretty good. The gratinated potatoes were like pre-bought from the store, so they were like overly sweet and not really salted at all, but you know, hey, can't complain. Actually, I can always complain about food. I always complain about food. I really am a bit of a snob when it comes to food. I wouldn't... yeah, actually, I'm an elitist. I'm gonna say it. I'm an elitist when it comes to food, so... yeah, whatever. I just think there's always things to improve. Well, especially when cooking at home. When I'm at a restaurant, I'm not gonna be as critical of food. Because obviously, food is generally of a higher quality at a restaurant. And they have other considerations to make rather than just the best food. They also have to consider the fact that they have to make it on the spot for the people that eat there and like 50 other people. So that's a big consideration that you don't have to make at home. You got tuna pasta, big, which is pretty good. It's pretty awkward. Oh, that's a bit awkward, yeah? That's really awkward. Yeah, that sucks. But hey, at least you're making the right choice. I really am not making the right choices. Send back a steak. I really, honestly, don't really order steak that often. I'm, as you would say in the Netherlands, I'm like a farmer's boy. Like I'm just a dude. I like to get my burger. Hi, Shy Fish. How you doing? How you doing? We're talking about food right now. I like to get my burgers. I like to get my schnitzels. I like to get sausages. But that's kind of what I grew up eating, I guess. I would like to get more steaks. Potato, nice. Nice. I would like to get more into eating steak and fish as well. Qasxz cooking stream. When I get my own place, I really do want to put on a good cooking stream. I really do. I got some plans. Oh, it's great. As I said a minute ago, I'm kind of a food snob or an elitist, so I really like to talk just about food, and I've got this this ice cream making machine as well, which a few people know about, which just churns ice cream, and it's actually pretty loud, so maybe not the best idea to do that on stream, but we can figure something out. Oh yeah, I've got an idea. Yeah. I'm gonna use my my lav mic, my clip-on microphone with the wireless thing. Yeah. Wireless microphone. It's actually a better microphone than the one I'm using right now. This microphone is actually kind of shit. It's a really cheap microphone. Anyway, schnitzel is basically a flattened and breaded piece of meat. So it's usually either pork or chicken. And then it's basically breaded or panade. And you fry it off. In usually some oil or butter. A shallow fry, not a complete deep fry. I mean, deep frying would be great. That would actually be a great thing. But like the most you do for a schnitzel is maybe make it minced meat and put some herbs in there as well. Like that's the most you would do for it. That's as fancy as it gets. But yeah, it's a German thing. Now you could make it French and make a cordon bleu, which is basically a schnitzel folded up with cheese inside of it. And then breaded. Which is also really great. I love cordon bleu. Cordon bleu. Chef's kiss. And they're really easy to cook as well, because like the way they're prepared, it's really hard to overcook them. I mean, my mom still manages, of course. But let's not get too upset about my mom's cooking right now. Let's just be appreciative of good food. But you could also, yeah, speaking of being a vegetarian, obviously there are vegetarian schnitzels, but traditionally it's made with meat. That's why I said it's a meat-based thing. But nowadays you can get like just the same as you can get vegetarian burgers or vegetarian sausages, or even vegan ones, probably. My small little sister is also very vegetarian. Oh, I gotta. These are maker points. How many maker points do I have? None. I have not uploaded anything yet. Sorry, my chat was. My YouTube chat is stupid, and sometimes it does not load on one of the things. And I have the chat up on multiple things, so I can sometimes go over there, but that one is difficult to read because it's the one that's actually up on the screen above me. That's where I was reading a sec ago anyway. But yeah, my personal favorite food probably has to be hamburgers, honestly. Like straight up. I really am kind of a a little child when it comes to food taste. Like I just love the fattiness. I love the synergy between the ingredients. Like the crispy salad, maybe some pickled onions or pickled gherkins, other kinds of pickles on there. Bacon, it's nice, but it's not required for me. Tomatoes, only if you've got good tomatoes and you season your tomatoes. Hey, hamburgers were invented in Germany, alright? Not that I'm German, but still. Still. And what can I say? I just like it. It's a thing you can play around with just as much as you can play around with pizzas as well. Pizzas are another thing, a French cuisine. No, pizzas are another thing where... Almost making progress here. After 1 hour, I've not hit that almost block once. By the way, for the ones that are just coming into the stream here. But yeah, just as with pizzas, you can... 50 miles east? Try like 10 miles. 5 miles, maybe. Like, you can very easily, like, cycle to Germany from my place. It's like, I could be there in an hour or so, and that's after, like, passing... I gotta go a bit up north, because I need to pass the rivers as well. I'm, like, right in between the Rhine and the Waal River. Dogs me? You can say I live in Arnhem, but let's not be any more specific than that. Let's not be any more specific than that. I know you do have my specific address. Yeah, to explain that for anyone who is here. I met JJN998. I met it on Minecraft years ago. He's an Irish person and he is a leprechaun. So that's why this guy's here. My boy, the little leprechaun, he's here to honor my boy JJ. And also very good for when I get frustrated like this. Yeet! Anyway, that's the leprechaun gone. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab him again. Be right back. No, it's funny, right? You can do it. I can yeet him. I can definitely yeet him. Or what else can I do? Beat this level? Maybe not. I'll be damned if I don't give it a good try, though. I'll be damned if I don't give this level a good try. So to give you some context about how great I am at Mario Maker, by the way. The most difficult level I've ever played was 0.5% clear rate. And it took me 7 hours to beat that level. 7.5 or so hours. This level is 0.07% clear rate as I started it today. So I'm expecting maybe like 50 hours for this level, honestly. I won't be finishing the level this stream. No way in heck. So hey, subscribe and come back next time. Ay. No, but really, I will be playing this level a lot. It will take me a while. It will take me multiple streams. I won't be finishing this stream, and I will be also playing like other things between this and then on different streams. Maybe some fewer level streams, some more 5-year Mario Maker streams. Maybe even some non-Mario Maker streams, but I don't know. Anything that's not Mario Maker really doesn't really do good in terms of viewer numbers. Like I usually, when I do anything else, I usually don't get any viewers at all. True. True, I do abuse leprechauns a little bit. But hey, that's why you gave him to me, right? That's why you put him in my care. I've never beat a single PangeaPanga level. He's great though, he's really good at the game and also very entertaining. I usually put on his videos when I'm actually going to bed. I like to listen to Mario Maker streamers when I'm going to bed, going to sleep. Which might sound like I'm not really enjoying it, but he has a very soothing voice. I don't know. And he's also like, obviously very good, very entertaining. I don't know. I just like him. He's been doing daily uploads for I think over a year now, which is really impressive. The most I've done is daily uploads for 100 days straight. And that's the most that I've ever done, which at times I get really, really worn out. Ah! Progress! Let's go! Let's go! But yeah, obviously he's in a position where he's able to stream full time, and I think he does have an editor to take care of making sure that his content actually goes out live. I don't think he actually edits videos himself on the daily, which obviously makes a huge difference to that. Just streaming a few times a week. I don't know how often he streams actually. But being able to just stream and get videos out of that, that seems like a really good position, and I'd love to be there myself one day, but hey, it is what it is. Alright, anyway, we're about to hit the 1 hour 15 mark, and I'm going to do the toilet RTA. Okay, so 1 minute, 14 and 30 seconds. Toilet. And that's time. That is... oh, what is it? 1 minute 45 seconds? There is a hidden block at the start. Is there really? Oh, there... oh no, there is. Oh god. Oh, yeah. I do remember, he did say something about this. I did watch part of his video, but I didn't actually watch the entire video. What the hell is this shit? What the hell is that? I'm gonna beat the level the normal way though. This is kind of a dev route that just takes a really long time, I guess. And it's really tedious, so you can't really AFK it either. Also, it does look pretty difficult as well. Actually, maybe more difficult because it's like really... Probably like a full vertical section in it. At least, that's what I'm expecting. It's, yeah, it's a bean burrito. I was gonna say, it really reminds me of the bean burrito. Does it actually lead you to the end, though? I've not watched this video all the way through. Actually, YouTube will tell you it. I did watch it, but I fell asleep halfway through. Or like 2 minutes in, probably. Fake pipe at the end. Thank goodness for that. I would have been kind of upset, honestly, if there was an actual way to beat the level there. I want the next shot to be faster, more forward. Bruh. Hey, Cadence, how you doing? How you doing? So anyway, anything we can talk about? Are there any topics? Actually, before the stream, I did pose a question in chat. What are your favorite things to do outside of your house? Outside of your home, wherever you live. Don't know if you live in a house or a camper or a tent. I don't know. Or an apartment. Anyway, that is one topic that we could talk about. But if anyone's got any other topics, questions, anything interesting, really. YouTube water gun. Water guns. Let's talk about water guns. What does this actually look like on stream? It actually looks like a water gun. I remember a few years ago where it was... Like, at first there was an actual real-life pistol. But then at some point they... I think Apple was the first one to change it to a water gun. And people were really upset at the time. I mean, not everybody noticed, of course. But the few people that did notice were really upset about it. Because, obviously... everything needs to be child safe and stuff like that. Yeah, outside. It's a subreddit, actually. It's a subreddit. It's really interesting. It has some really good graphics, but sometimes there's some weird glitches, and the game balance seems to be very skewed towards people that are already high level. Very pay to win. So, it's really hard for new players to get into. But hey, some people enjoy playing it. Some people actually enjoy playing outside. It's kind of weird, but hey, it is what it is. No, but jokes aside, everybody knows. Well, not everybody knows. But most people will know. It's very RNG, of course. Now, one of my actual things that I like to do outside is... actually not really cycling. Cycling, I think by proxy is kind of a thing that I enjoy. If that makes sense. Because I just like to see things. Different things. Either... Are you trying to get my channel banned? Getting streamers banned. RTA. Any percentage. I mean, just get me to click a link on stream. That's a really easy way to get me banned. Holy crap, I made that jump. I was not very prepared to make that jump. But no, anyway. Saying a thing. I jumped way too early. Yes, cycling. I don't really enjoy the act of cycling myself. Which... I don't know. I do cycle a lot. But that's more because I like to see things. And like the change of pace that it brings. It's a very nice speed to explore things. I know you're gonna rickroll me. I don't think you would actually get me banned, but you know, I'm not gonna click a link anyway. Not on stream. I'll click a link after stream. So like, going on a road trip by car. I'm not a fan of cars in general. They make me kind of sick to be in them. But also, going by car, I think you can go by things too quickly, and the roads you take on a road trip by car, they're just highways, so it's really boring. You're really isolated from the rest of the world. Unless you only go like 10 or 20 kilometers a day. Like small distances, but then what's even the point? Hey, that's not progress, but it's nice. That's nice. We hit the block again. And then you can also go hiking across the country. But that's too slow for me. I've never actually done cross-country hiking though. But I feel like that would be too slow for me. Nice! Hey, Toodles Joshi, thank you for stopping by once again. And have a nice day. But yeah, hiking to me seems like it would probably be too slow. Cycling, also, another really big advantage of cycling is you get to take a lot of luggage with you. Not as much as you would be able to take in a car. Probably. But you do definitely get to take a lot of luggage with you. When going on a hike, I feel like there might not be enough space to take everything that I personally would like to take. Because me being the weirdo that I am, I really do like to take all the camera equipment and make a vlog out of things, like take a tripod as well, which the tripod takes a lot of space actually when I'm out cycling. But hey, it's worth it. Well, bye-bye. I see a thing on Discord. Oh, let me check what this is. This is probably JJ. Oh, yeah, that's a nice link. Thank you very much for that. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna click it. And that link is already purple for me, by the way. Just so you know. I already clicked that link many times. I'm not subscribed to that subreddit though. To give some context to anyone that doesn't know, basically anyone but JJ and me, it's a subreddit about dragons and vehicles. So yeah, that link is not something I'm gonna look at right now. Ay. But yeah, I do want to try out other modes of transportation though for a road trip. But the other things that I would like to try out are more for like, because they'd be really silly and just good content. So does anyone know Ad Pratt? I've talked about him before, but does anyone actually know Ad Pratt? He's a guy with a YouTube channel who went on a world trip a few years back. And his mode of transportation, a unicycle. A unicycle. Without any support team or anything. He completely went on his own. Got a tent with him on the unicycle. And all his food, all sleeping bag, clothes, whatever else you need. Cameras as well, because obviously he had to document it. But he did like, what was it? I think it was like 20,000 miles in total in 3.5 years on a unicycle. That's one of the modes of transportation that I would really like to try out myself as well. Maybe actually get that Guinness World Record, because he did attempt a Guinness World Record with that. For being the fastest, or first person in general, to unicycle across the world. But he didn't quite get it for some technicalities with Guinness being like, oh, you can't stay in one place for too long and you have to also at least touch 2 antipodes. So points that are exactly opposite points on the world map. And eventually he didn't really pass through them. But he did try. He did damn try. But yeah, at some point actually, that is what made his videos more fun. At some point I already knew he failed the challenge because he did have to stay in one place for a while because just winter was coming. He had to stay in one place. And yeah, that kind of ruined his Guinness World Record attempt. And so at some point he decided not to touch both antipodes either, which is another technicality that Guinness World Records really wants you to do. Okay, I'm trying. But yeah, think along those lines of stupidity. That's kind of the kind of thing that I would like to personally also attempt. I would like to do something similar to that. Maybe also specifically a unicycle as well, because that has been proven to be very possible. Ha! But maybe... Oh, I think I messed up. No, I'm fine. One of the things that I've been really wanting to do as well is a pogo stick journey across maybe just Europe. Maybe just Europe for a pogo stick. Yeah, there are very few points that are actually antipodes. So that's why I specifically also went to New Zealand. Hi Levi, thank you for stopping by again. Hi, hi, hi. How you doing? How you doing? Did you have a good day so far? Or are you just awoken? I don't know. You're Irish, right? Or Scottish? I don't remember exactly. I don't remember everybody exactly. I'm so sorry. I should do better with remembering names and things about people. I try though, I try. Anyway, we were just talking again about like... Oh, you were Norwegian, right? My bad, I'm sorry. Not that really... It probably doesn't matter too much to you, but still. I try. But yeah, we were talking about, again, about like trips across the world. And I was talking about Adpret's unicycle across the world. And about what I would like to do. I would like to do a unicycle as well. But maybe also a pogo stick ride across the world. Or on stilts. Or also another one that I have been really thinking about what might be possible. Is another cycling trip. But live stream the entire thing. I think that would be really, really interesting. To see if that would be a possibility to... Since Elon Musk has made that... what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name. Basically the internet anywhere. Like the broadband speed internet anywhere in the world. That kind of thing that he has made. If you can get one of those satellite dishes and just basically put like a little cart behind your bicycle, just take that along the road, get a big ass battery. You'd have to stay at hotels though, because you need to recharge the batteries. I think that would be really, really interesting thing to do. It would require a lot of setup and big budget as well, because those things they don't come cheap. And honestly, I don't even know if they work while on the move, because the technology in them, they kind of self-adjust to the nearest satellites, and I don't really know where their satellites are at all. So... That will be a thing I do when I'm sponsored by SpaceX, though. Hey, SpaceX! Where's SpaceX? When are SpaceX gonna sponsor me? Basically. That would be a great thing. That would be a really great thing. No, even if I did that, I would still like to go by tent and then have like a support crew follow me in a van and they just swap out the batteries every now and then. That kind of stuff. That would be really interesting. But obviously, it's a very big pipe dream. JJ, stop getting me banned, alright, please? I see you up there. I see you. God damn it. But yeah, there probably is a video titled that on a different website. Maybe not on YouTube though. Or maybe. It's kind of the kind of thing that maybe College Humor. Wait, does College Humor still exist actually? No punching, because people were trying to punch each other. And that is very, very big no-no. I thought it would just be funny to add that in there. Just a little Easter egg down there. Ay, 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 ay. Also, adding more words in there means the stream gets related to other videos more. Yeah, I could go looking if there's a video like that, but not right now. Maybe not, no. Ay, 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 ay. Do you think... Okay, so... Prediction time. Prediction time. Am I gonna hit the on-off block and actually land on the on-off block at least once this stream? I think I actually landed on it. But am I gonna land on it and actually make more progress this stream? I might. I might not. Put your predictions in now. If you get it right... I will. What can I do? I was gonna say sing you a song, but that would honestly be a punishment. Okay, so if you guys get it right, I won't sing a song. Have fun doing your packing. And have fun on your trip to England as well later on. You will never make the jump. Of course not. Of course not. No, I will persist. I will beat this level. Even if it takes me 100 hours. Even if it takes me 100 fucking hours. I will continue playing this. Well, I'll play some other things in between. But so far, there isn't really a single trick that is actually... off limits for me. It's like there aren't any shell jumps or double shell jumps or mid-airs or spring jumps or stuff like that. So far, none of that. It's just really precise platforming, which is actually why this level is perfect for me. I love it. Yeah, it's the same time for me. It's the same time for me. Like, in that regard, it's very similar to... I forget whose level it was previously. The other level that I spent like 7 hours on. Oh, I feel so bad for not remembering their name. Hey mate, time zones exist. Welcome to 2021, I guess? But really, time zones have already existed for at least a few years now. At least a few years, at least like 2 or 3 years. Probably a bit more. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. Sorry. Yeah. I'm trying so hard and getting so far. It's going pretty good so far this level though. I'm not too upset with the progress I've been making. Nice. Just as to say, I'm pretty proud of my progress so far. Just jump into the hole. Why is the hole even there, by the way? I kind of want to try to jump down that hole. See if I can. just for the sake of it. Just for the achievement of jumping down the 1-block hole with spikes on either side in Panga's level. I don't see a single X down there, so I could be the first one to actually jump down that hole if I attempted it. Help! What do you need help with? Is there anything you want from me? Nope. Actually, you might get hit by the shell before you even make it down there. Maybe. Kaizoo! No, I can't help with that. I'm sorry. I'm not great at the game myself. I'm just doing whatever I can. I'm out there struggling, mate. It's a rough world. It's a rough world. But hey, we do what we can. Woo! I made it on the blue platform again. Nice. Oh, you're trying to upload your own. Nice. Hey, when you get it uploaded, let me know. Let me know. I'd love to give it a shot. But first, I'm gonna grind out until I actually beat this level, though. Which, as you might be able to tell, will take quite a while. I might not even finish it before the end of the month, even though it's like the 2nd of the month. So I think I'll do like a longer stream at some point though, like on Saturday, like a European afternoon stream, like a really long stream. No promises on that though. Ah, okay, I made it on the block. Yeah, let's go. I jumped too late though. Ah, press the button. Too late. But I did press it. That was hype though. That was really hype. Yo, does that mean YouTube's lagging though when you post that in chat? Also, I'm very disappointed by Stream Essentials not really recognizing the YouTube emoji on stream. It recognizes all the fancy Twitch emotes, I think. I think it does. But it doesn't recognize YouTube emotes, which is... I mean... It's whatever. I'd love it if it did, though. Okay, that's not great. But yeah, YouTube also got a specific emote, or like the loading wheel of YouTube. If it actually is loading, please let me know if the stream is lagging at any point, because I mean, not that I could do anything about it. Actually, I just noticed that my bitrate is 6K. I forgot to change it back to 10K. I've been trying some streams on Twitch as well. Ah, crap. I've been trying to stream on Twitch a little bit. I mean, Twitch streams are alright. No one really watches Twitch nowadays, though. Twitch is kind of over with. And yeah, as well, on Twitch you can only do 6K bitrate. On YouTube you can do a higher bitrate. Hey, Toodles Levi, thank you for stopping by once again today. And have a nice rest of your evening, or a nice night rest, I guess? Maybe? Oh yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, basically I should kind of explain what the bitrate thingy is. So bitrate basically means, so you've got the resolution of the video, right? But video on YouTube or video in general is actually always compressed. It's got a algorithm H.264 compression algorithm, which basically means you don't need to send every single pixel, every single frame. And basically the bitrate means how much compressed are you sending the information. So higher bitrate means more information, means a more true to life image in the end result, which is great. And yeah, I'd like to play at a higher bitrate if possible, because then things don't look so shit. Like, I watch most of my streams that I personally do watch. Most of them I watch on YouTube. But recently I've been also trying to watch a few Twitch streams. Not that many though. Twitch, I don't know. Twitch doesn't really have many great streamers in general, I do believe. Like, most of the great streamers are on YouTube. Anyway, I do try to indulge a little bit. I mean, it's a thing that's part of my hobby, so I like to be made aware of like why would people go to Twitch, and where would people actually want to go. But yeah, I can definitely tell that the bitrate on Twitch is lower when I watch it. Like, things just look very much blocky and like very compressed in a way that doesn't really look that great in my opinion. Like, the image quality is just, yeah, it's a bit yikes. To me personally, anyway. But yeah, right now we're also streaming on YouTube in 6K bitrate, which is also a bit yikes. So that's unfortunate. But hey, we do what we can. Ay. Well, that's great. That's just lovely. Ay. I should also stop overhydrating myself because I feel another toilet break may be coming up in a few minutes. So that's that. Yeah, let's just take it right away because, like, I see 0 views right now. So maybe just take it right. Be right back. Hey, here we are. Back again. Quinty's back. Tell a friend. No, no one has friends here. We don't have friends here. We don't do that. We don't do that here. Right. Oh, I almost messed it up, and then I did mess it up. Why the hell is this not right anymore? Sometimes my thing where I'm like, where it's on my screen where how many viewers I have and stuff, and in the chat and stuff. Sometimes, for some reason, that switches around a little bit, and then I can't really see all the information that I need anymore. Also, it says that the audio is fucky. Is the audio fucky? I don't know. Probably not. YouTube sometimes tells you things are fucky when they really aren't. When really things are actually just all fine and dandy. Ay, 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 ay. Progress! Let's go! At least I got the jump off! Woo! Okay. Gamer mode. I'm gonna do it again. No, not this time. But we're gonna do it again. Someday. Maybe. Probably today, actually. I think we're able to make a bit more progress today, maybe. Probably gonna be streamed for another hour or so. Probably going for the big ol' 3-hour stream again. That's seems to be somewhat my standard. That seems to be my sweet spot. Though when I do really want to get longer streams, but people go to bed at some point, and I probably should as well. But I really would like to stream for like, I don't know, 10 hours straight, 24 hours straight. I think that would be really fun to do as well. Just to really just take something like a level like this and just go at it until I beat it. Stream doesn't end until I beat the level. Something like that. That would be really exciting to do. Would get boring at some point. But hey, we could do it. We definitely could. We definitely could. Hey, 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 hey. And we need some activities lined out to do alongside whatever it is, though. So it seems like whenever people do like really long streams, either subathons or 24-hour streams, they've got different sections with different people as well lined out. Like a while back, a few channels did a really big marathon livestream competition thing where Nuxdaku, a YouTube guy, they challenged a few streamers to just stream as long as possible. Last to stop streaming wins, basically. So whether they go 24 hours, whether they go a week, a month, whatever. Whoever is the last to press the stop streaming button, they win. And they win big money. But yeah, a lot of streamers did at some point do some events and stuff. So one of the guys that I did watch a little bit of in that stream competition was a guy called Avenito. Also a great streamer. Don't watch him that often because he streams on Twitch and Twitch is just a bit yikes. He at some point got a few people in a call. He actually had people in a call for most of the stream, just chatting with friends. But at some point they decided to do a little stream competition where, as part of the big stream the big stream competition. They also got on some random people from chat, and they did some little I'm just gonna call it voice acting for a little bit, and they judged them, and whoever did the best voice acting, they won a Amazon gift card, I believe, or Steam gift card, something like that, for $100 dues. So yeah, if I ever do like a really long stream, I gotta prepare some stuff like that as well. I don't even have any friends to invite, so that's gonna be difficult. Like, just being completely on my own for a long time and still being entertaining sounds tough. Sounds really tough. But I think I could maybe do. No, actually not. I'm really not that entertaining. But hey, I'd love to be. I'd like to be. Also, I don't really have the money to be giving away like $100 gift cards anyway. Ah, almost progress. Nice. Didn't even make it to the platform. Ay, 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 ay. But yeah, really long streams, I love that. Part of the really long stream could actually be like a cooking section. Like a cooking stream section where I just meal prep for the coming many hours, whatever, however long the stream might be. Just start off the stream with a cooking section. Or for the cooking section like 5 hours in or something. 5 hours into like a, I don't know, 24-hour stream. I had too much momentum there, that sucks. I tried my best though, I tried my best. I do wonder how much more difficult this level is gonna be though. Because so far it's difficult, but it's very doable. Honestly, what I'm expecting is no individual trick is going to be ridiculously difficult. There's just a bunch of very difficult, not completely impossible difficulty tricks, like just a lot. Oh, I went too early. That's fine. I do hope there's not like a mid-air spring drop or pow drop, or P-switch jump would actually be fine. P-switch jumps aren't that bad, or like shell jumps or double shell jumps or whatever of that kind of nature. Actually, I've done shell jumps in the past, but never a double shell jump. I think Panga's pretty good at designing levels though, so even if there is like a double shell jump, like it won't be like, you'll have it in such a way that the setup is very straightforward to do. Like, it won't feel that awkward, anyway. Like, that's the sign of a good level, where even the difficult tricks, they feel not difficult. I don't know how to say it. Well, I just walked off there. I'm not the first person, apparently, that just straight up walked off. Because a few X's were at the exact same spot where I died. Okay, this is not great. I don't know, I just, the past few times have been really shit. Wow, I just really lost it for a second. Wow. Yeah. Alright. Ay. Does that ever happen to anyone else? Where you've been playing something for a while and it's been going good pretty much every time? But then suddenly it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Just really doesn't work anymore. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. Or do. I don't care. Actually, I do need to also take a few screenshots of the level at different spaces as well. Because I'm gonna do that right now. Because the screenshot or the thumbnail for this video was, or this stream, was just the screenshot of the start of the level. But I would like some screenshots of different sections of the level so I can add different thumbnails for the different streams. This is going to be like a 10 stream ordeal. That's not a great screenshot. It's fine. Taking screenshots while playing is very difficult though. I guess I could take screenshots from the video, but I don't really enjoy looking at my own face. Well, that's great. That's not what I meant to do. But I did get a screenshot, so that's fine, I guess. Nice. Great. Lovely. Nice. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-boo. Pew. Okay, I hope one of those works out. I'll go look at them later, or maybe I'll... No, I can't really play it off stream for more screenshots. I do have to get all my screenshots on stream, otherwise the timer will be off, and I don't like that. Well, that's not the best, so let's just die. Yay. Nice. Ah, so close! I'm almost gaming, man. Almost gaming. It's fine. I'm gonna be able to do it at some point. Hey. Alright, I'm gonna start gaming now. I've decided I'm gonna start focus mode. Close. Look, I can actually be more focused on the actual gameplay. Okay, maybe JK. Yeah, I guess if I am a little bit more focused on the gameplay, I probably do perform a little bit better, but like, you know, your boy is also streaming. Not only playing the game, but also streaming. So, yeah, boy. I'm just trying. Ah, so close. That's such a difficult jump. Going from the blue platform onto, or the blue snack block, I mean, onto the on-off block and then onto on-off block down below. That's such a difficult section. Well, that's just lovely. Ay. Okay. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I can do better than that. I waited too long before going and moving to the right again. And that's why I had to jump too late as well. And then I couldn't even make it past them all. I love this level though. It's got a nice combination of like full jumps, full speed jumps, and then really precise jumps where you have to hold back, and really medium jumps. At least no very small jumps yet, which is great. Those are the most difficult. But yeah, so far it's a great level. I do hope I can beat it this month. I probably can. Like, if I do 1 or 2 streams of this level a week, it's like 3 hours a week. So let's say I can play it for like 20 hours this month. I should maybe be able to do it. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I won't be grinding world record anyway, because like Panga's got some really good people that good Mario Maker players that follow him. I mean, like, he's really amazing at the game himself, but his world records it's always like roughly around 100. Honestly, mostly below 100, which for the amount of levels that he's played and the amount of times that he's gotten world records on levels, that's absolutely ridiculously low. Because people keep trying to steal his world records, especially on levels that he's actually played himself. World records are probably very contested. But yeah, that's not a thing that I'm gonna dip my toes in anytime soon. Like, it's probably people like King Boo himself that get the world records on Panga's level. Which, you know. Probably. Maybe King Boo is world's best Mario Maker player. I know he's gotten the most Ninjas world records. But obviously it's hard to say what makes the best Mario Maker player in general. I'd say King Boo is definitely up there though. Progress! Let's go! Woo! No, that's not progress. That's the opposite of progress. Where the hell do I ever go from after that, though? I don't understand. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I let go of jump for some reason. Even though those are both full jumps. From the yellow platform and from the mall. Both of them full jumps. So let's not let go of jump there. I guess world record on this level would actually be pretty annoying because it's kind of auto-scrolly with the shells. I don't know where you're gonna land on the final shell. And that 5th one. But I'm assuming that at some point you do use it somewhere. So it's kind of auto-scrolly. Because it has to line up somewhere at some point. Which, hey. I mean, for me it's fine. As long as I, as long as I make that timer the one time I actually do get over there. Hey. So maybe actually the world records died between everyone? I don't know. Because like if you bounce off the shell at some point at the very first frame, like they spawn as soon as the level starts, so I guess that just doesn't really make a difference. I do think later on he does have another set of shells falling down though. Don't really quite remember. Again, I went to sleep during his video, so I didn't really watch the entire thing. Alrighty, there we go. Another death. Anyone still keeping track of the amount of deaths I've got? Probably not. Ay. No, I'm not gonna drink another sip of water. I'm already overhydrated. I love water so much though. I reaching for my water bottle when I was like, no, I'm already drinking too much of it. Like I always overhydrate. It's silly of me, but it is a thing that I do. That's difficult. I think I will avoid going back to his video and actually watching it until I actually need to, though. I like to be surprised because obviously he's gonna have some trolls in there, or maybe there's hidden blocks somewhere that I don't think there'd be any unmarked hidden blocks or actual huge trolls that would kill a run. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think Panga puts those kinds of trolls in. Ah, that was close. That was really close. That was really close. I should have just went to the left slightly more. Killed momentum too much there. Alrighty. Ay. It's difficult. It really is difficult. Ay. Okay, so I gotta think of another topic to talk about because I feel like I'm quite difficult though. No, there's no viewers. Awkward. Hold on. No, never mind. Never mind. I was gaming though for a sec. We talked about food. We talked about travel. We talked about museums actually. Ooh. There's a anime convention coming up pretty soon in 3 weeks time from now that I'm going to be attending. The first one in over a year's time, which is pretty exciting. I'm really excited to go there. I actually convinced a mate of mine to actually come with me to the convention, which that mate of mine, he sometimes wants to come along like once every 2 or 3 years. Not very often. He's like, it's fine every once in a while, but he's not super into them. So yeah, personally, I really do like anime conventions. I love all the merch. I love seeing all the people in cosplay. I'm not decided on whether I want to cosplay myself this time around. I do have a cosplay that I would be wearing, which is my my infamous Astolfo cosplay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It might happen at some point. I might wear it, I might not. I don't really fancy buying another set of makeup though, because I really don't wear makeup regularly. Surprise, surprise. I'm just a dude. I know makeup does make people, even dudes make dudes look better. So maybe I should. Maybe I should. But I just don't. But yeah, in terms of the convention itself, I really am excited to look at the merchandise. I would like some new t-shirts. I'm kind of recycling my t-shirts too much, I feel. Don't really have too many t-shirts that are not like 5 years old. Like the one that I'm currently wearing is probably like 4 years old. It's one of my newer t-shirts. So yeah, I probably should get some new t-shirts, which would be really nice. Some nice anime drip. And of course, I'm a big fan of the figurines, the anime figurines. I would like some more. To Love Ru would be nice. Maybe some Vocaloid figurines. Maybe some K-On as well. I've got a few K-On, but I'm still missing 2 of the people from K-On. And maybe some Attack on Titan figurines would also be really cool, though. I don't really like many of the Attack on Titan figurines, especially some of the newer ones. We're gaming. Yeah, I messed up. Like, I really like the post-time skip Aaron. I would like a good figurine of that, but I don't think there's a really high-quality post-time skip Aaron yet. The one where he's like putting on the big coat in the wind with his hair. Oh, he's a hot boy. Let me tell you what, he's a really good-looking fella. Ah, makes me moist. But yeah, if that's available, I would really like that. I would really like something like that, or a Levi statue maybe. Just Levi sitting on the couch. If they have that statue, that would be really cool. And my mate, that's coming along. He said he was looking for some plushies actually, which I do like the idea of plushies. Just don't like having plushies myself, honestly. And maybe a body pillow. Though I don't know if I can actually say that on YouTube, but I would like a body pillow at some point. Ay. I mean, body pillows in general are pretty safe for work. They just are also not safe for work. Or over 18 body pillows. So yeah, you know, I'm a weep. Very proudly so. But yeah, as usual, I'm mostly going to be looking at the anime figurines. And also looking at... they also always sell some food, like noodles. Last time I went to an anime convention is over a year ago. I had some takoyaki for the first time. Which... it's great. But the takoyaki I had there was not that great. It was... I think it was microwaved. Like frozen. They basically bought frozen bags and they just give you like 5 bowls of takoyaki. So for those unaware, takoyaki is a Japanese street food dish from Osaka, where it's basically fried and battered octopus balls. But it doesn't really taste like octopus. I know octopus sounds off-putting, but it's very tenderized and mostly tastes like a dough ball, honestly. And yeah, it's supposed to be really, really steaming hot inside, but the ones that I've had were, I mean, they were microwave, so they weren't that great. I do hope they have some more, a larger selection of foods next time though. Last time I went was, there was already some sort of lockdowns, but it wasn't really like full lockdowns yet, so they did put the entire convention outside, which was to comply with all the rules, but there weren't that many rules back then, so it was like, we're just doing whatever. They did put it outside so they could keep like distances between people, and outside gatherings were still mostly allowed up until like a few hundred people. Just not concerts outside, because then the people like really gather in a crowd in a specific location, but a convention where you're able to disperse the crowd was still allowed. So that's the last convention I went to, which was fine. Obviously there's still some regulations, but this time around it's going to be indoors. And they do have the Dance Dance Revolution set up again, and other game consoles should be there again. Though I'm not completely sure until I actually go there. I will report back definitely once I have gone there. It's on Saturday in 3 weeks time, so it's not too far a week. Wait, it's the 28th, I believe? 26th or 28th? Wait, what day is it? 25th! 25th. So yeah, that is when the convention is, and I'm really excited for it. I don't get to go to conventions that often, and there really aren't that many conventions in the Netherlands anyway. And actually, they're pretty small scale in the Netherlands. And it's like one convention which is pretty large, but even then it's only like 2 halls of the largest convention center we've got, which really, in general, it's not a huge convention center. It's Comic-Con. Qasxz. No! Get out of here! No, actually, please stay. I love you. I love you. But yeah, I was talking about anime convention because I'm a weeb. Now, the largest anime convention that we do have in the Netherlands is a version of Comic-Con, which is held in Utrecht, which is one of our largest cities. It's the most central of our cities. It's where we have our largest train station. It's very centrally accessible to everybody. And that's more like a general gaming convention than a anime convention anyway. I've only gone to Comic-Con once though. It's going to happen again in, I think, November or December this year. So I may actually get some tickets for that one as well. That's actually a thing that I probably should also go to. Like, oh, why not? Hey. 1 out of negative 355 viewers. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Hey, I'm trying though. One day, my viewer numbers will maybe be in the positives. Maybe. If I just keep persisting, maybe the YouTube algorithm will make me lucky one day. Honestly, before I started streaming, I thought maybe I should make a new YouTube channel, because YouTube, I don't know if like having a really old channel with generally very low views over like a 10-year period is maybe a bad idea. Maybe, I don't know. But hey, I started streaming on here. It's not going too badly, so I'm just gonna stick with it for now. I'm just gonna stick with it. It's just a hobby anyway. It's not a job that I'm going for. I mean, it would be nice if I could. And if I got the opportunity, I would do it in a heartbeat. But let's not be overly optimistic here. Let's be a bit realistic. Honestly, I'm just sitting here with my negative 355 viewers. True, especially the past year, YouTube has been really interested in oh, hold on. Okay, never mind. YouTube has been really big in recommending really old videos as well. I also feel like a lot of older channels have gotten into the habit of really retitling and... Oh, hold up! Wait, was that a Z or Z? No, it's on the boat deck. It's on the wave. Like, a lot of older channels have started to notice that it does actually help to retitle your older videos and actually just give them a new chance in the algorithm. Maybe a better title and thumbnail will actually just get you a few extra millions of views. Veritasium recently made a really good video on that topic where he's really gotten into the habit of really thinking about the title and thumbnail of his videos, which honestly, as a viewer, you don't really think about it that much, but it really does make a huge difference in how many people will even see the first 5 seconds of your video. Like, title, thumbnail, and first 5 seconds of the video really need to entice people to watch, because honestly, speaking as a viewer myself, within the first 5 seconds of a video, I've usually decided whether I'm gonna watch the entirety of a video, no matter if it's like a 2 or 3 hour video or like a 20-second video. Within the first 5 seconds, you can ask me, are you gonna watch the entire thing? And I could very accurately say, yes, I'm gonna watch the entire thing, or no, I will not. But yeah, Veritasium has recently made a video and he got some examples out, because he's a really old channel. He's like 10 years old or so, maybe even older, I don't really remember exactly how old. And he used to not care about title and thumbnail at all, because back in the day they didn't matter as much as they used to, because views came from people going to their subscription box or from external sources, not so much going to YouTube and seeing what the magic algorithm recommends, especially back in the day. That really didn't used to be a thing. You feel, depending on how much pain I am in, well, you'd love my channel then. I mean, I actually genuinely enjoy the pain that I'm putting myself through. But yeah, Veritasium, one of the biggest examples that he used was a video that he made like 5 or so years ago, where he threw a basketball off a very tall dam. I think it was like the Hoover Dam or something, like 100 meter tall structure basically. I don't know if it's exactly 100 meters, but a very tall structure with some backspin. Which, obviously, there's a few channels that are completely based around just throwing objects off of very tall structures. So actually what happens if you do the backspin, if you give it some backspin, it's not a Coriolis effect, but it's something similar where it makes some air currents around it and it pushes the basketball forwards, and it, at some point before it lands, it almost goes vertical even, because it's so tall it makes like a curve and it goes very far forwards, way more than you would expect. Which is a really interesting thing. So his current thumbnail is, I think it's something along the lines of what happens when you throw a basketball off a dam, and it has a picture from the top of the dam showing the basketball itself. Very good title and thumbnail. His thumbnail used to be interesting application of the whatever scientific name effect. And the thumbnail used to be a black and white image of a basketball with some swirlies around it. Like, I don't think it was even clear in the original thumbnail it was actually a basketball, but just a general sphere. Which was just a... Thinking back on it, I don't know why I ever watched that video in the first place. Because I did watch it back then as well. But yeah, he did, at some point a few years back, he did retitle it, re-thumbnail it. With some help from his team. He has a team now, working on his videos, of course, because obviously all 10 million subscriber people do. And yeah, the original video got like 3-ish million views, I do believe. And then after he retitled and thumbnailed it, I think it went up to like 15 million views. Which, he didn't change the contents of the video at all. He didn't re-upload it at all. He just changed the title, changed the thumbnail. You could see the graph going up, and another way up. There's a video of a man launching garlic bread into space and then eating it. I think I've seen something similar like that. I also saw a video of someone putting a like one of those yeah, it's actually pretty easy to put something in space if you have a right amount of helium or like propane tank and just putting a hot air balloon basically on a small item. I think someone did a Nintendo Switch at some point as well. And just dropped it and see if it survived. See if it broke at all. And actually, it did. The Joy-Cons absolutely obliterated. But the Nintendo Switch itself, other than a broken screen, definitely did survive. Ah, that's not a full jump out of there. Oh, that's painful. Oh my god. Oh. That's better, that's better. Don't look at me. Yeah, I don't think that's actually gonna happen. Going on a plane and actually crashing into garlic bread. Also, I don't think garlic bread would even have enough substance to even get sucked into the motor and actually damage it substantially. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's really hard to tell because, like, if it actually did get into the engines and did get into the blades, those blades go really quickly. There's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of energy. A lot of energy differential as well. So if something with substantial inertia actually did get in there, that would actually damage the engine in a way that probably wouldn't be completely fatal. I mean, it sucks in birds probably all the time, right? I don't know. But in terms of like, there's probably like a lot of turbulence and like air currents that probably push any small objects away from the front of the engine, I'd assume. I don't think it's like a suction effect. It's more like a... maybe... I'm just talking out of my ass, honestly. I should stop talking about things that I really don't know anything about. But yeah, let's show myself again. I'm done being embarrassed about myself. I'm not done being embarrassed about myself, but... I realized that being embarrassed is content. And that's why we're here. What lifts up the garlic bread? Probably some sort of hot air balloon or some sort of helium balloon. Something along those lines. That's usually what those kinds of YouTubers or YouTube videos use. And they usually also send up a GoPro to go along with it to to capture the footage. Which actually, could we talk about, like, releasing, like, helium balloons? 15 decades later. Now, I'm aiming to complete it this month. Probably not this week. But I think this month, if I do, like, 5 streams of this level, I think I might be able to beat it. I do want to do, like, a longer, like, a European afternoon stream at some point. Like, you know, just go on Saturday, start streaming at like 12 in the afternoon, stream for like 5 or 6 hours, go have dinner, and then do another stream like right after dinner for another 3 hours. I think that would be fun. Or have dinner on stream, maybe, I don't know. That would be fun. No, obviously not. There's actually at least 2 weekends that I'm busy this month. One weekend where I want to go cycling. I don't know what weekend that is going to be yet. It might be this weekend. Might be next weekend. Might be the weekend after that. I want to go like on a 2-day cycling trip anyway. No, the doggo. I like doggos. No, that's a lie. I don't like doggos. Like, let's be honest. Cats, way superior than doggos. For one, they don't get up in your face if you don't want them to. They usually just have their own personal space. They just leave you alone if they want to. For two, you don't have to walk them every single goddamn day, like 3 times a day. Yeah, I knew as soon as you put it in all caps. But still, I just wanted to flame doggos. Anytime I get the opportunity to flame doggos, I will take that opportunity. Because I do not like doggos. Doggos are way overrated. Like, I'd sooner have a pet ant colony than have a doggo as a pet. Like, I don't mind if other people have doggos, that's fine. As long as they don't get up in my face when I visit them. As long as the doggo does not get up in my face. I really hated that when, as a kid, you would visit your friends and they have some doggo that really tried to push you over, really kind of almost hurt you, honestly. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, as a kid, I would honestly straight up be afraid of doggos. Nowadays, I'm not afraid of doggos, I just really don't like them. But hey, let's not be too toxic. Doggos, they're just animals. They can't really do anything about it. And people that do like doggos, all the power to you. Just not for me. But yeah, I'm actually not kidding at all when I say, that I would really rather have a pet ant colony than a doggo. Because I actually am interested in getting a pet ant colony at some point. The problem with that, though, is pet ant colonies, you can't really go on extended trips anymore. Like, a doggo, you can... There's things you can do with doggos or cats. You can... Depending on where you're going, you can maybe even take your pet with you. You can get someone to just give him some food every day. You can maybe dump him with your parents and they can go on their own little holiday for a few days. For a few weeks, I don't know how long you go. But a pet ant colony, you can't really transport it at all. And pet ant colonies, they need very specific maintenance as well. It's not something that people are familiar with. Like they really require a little bit of a guide to get someone else to take care of them. Which you really have to. What's it called? You really have to take care of the fact that they might just grow in size. You don't want to overfeed them because if you get too many ants, that's a problem. They will try to escape as well. Underfeeding, also a big problem. There are very many things that you need to be careful of with ants because there's very many things that can go wrong. They can maybe contract a mite infestation. Hey, thank you for the love code, but I will not be getting to it today. If you come back another stream, I don't know what my next stream is, but another stream, I will definitely be playing fewer levels again. It's been too long since I've been doing fewer levels. I really need to do them again at some point. People seem to always enjoy them. It always attracts a lot of people, but not when I do them too often. Yeah, and ants, they definitely also require a pretty elaborate setup. You don't have to have one of the setups with tubes and stuff, though those are really cool as well. Lots of see-through areas. You can also do a terrarium setup. Or even one of those terrariums where it's like half water, half land. You can do one of those. That's a really interesting thing that you could do. And then you could also like keep some water paths in there, like shrimp or really small schools of fish. But then you'd also need to have a water pump to circulate the water and clean it out. Yeah, that's another thing. So one of the things that you need to do with ant farm maintenance is they get a lot of dead ants and they throw them in some weird corner somewhere, and you need to clean them out. Sugar water is mostly what they eat, yeah. But they also need to eat some cockroaches or some worms or some sort of meat as well. I don't think they can survive on just sugar water. But yeah, they also do need sugar water, which would be best to actually prepare that in some sort of test tube setup with like cotton balls where they suck it through the cotton. Sorry, rub my eye real quick. I like sugar jelly as well. That's also a big thing. If you're interested about ant farm setups, I really recommend Ants Canada on YouTube. He does a really great channel. He has many ant farms, and he's basically almost a world-leading expert on keeping ants. He's building a huge mansion at the moment as well, which is a really interesting series. Yeah, you know him. Hell yeah. He's one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, although I don't really watch him that often. It's hard to keep up with him that much. Ants Canada, hell yeah. I love him. Also, some of the content that he does is just so over the top, so professional, so unrelatable. Maybe that's just me though. That some of the content is difficult to relate to. And as well, as I said, keeping an ant farm, I would like to do one at some point. But then you can't really do extended trips. That's my biggest issue with that. Maybe that's just me being silly and overly cautious. Maybe if you set it up in such a way that it's like a pretty easy ant farm, like the one with the tubes and the enclosed setup with the AZ Outworlds that he sells on his website. The big plastic oval containers with a lid on them as well. If you have some of those set up, I guess you could. You don't need to do the baby powder around the rim, and you can keep them inside pretty easily, I'd say. As long as you don't grow too large in numbers. Because at some point you do need to open up the thing as well. An ant cam for streaming. Yeah, that would be so great. Not on every stream though, I guess. Because like that would get old pretty quickly, and it's a thing that you'd need to explain to every new viewer. Because like most of the people that stop by are new people, actually. I've at least gotten to that point, which is nice. That most people are pretty new, which is both a good sign and a bad sign. For my stream as a whole, because like it means that old people aren't really stopping by very often anymore. But it also means that YouTube is recommending me to new people. So I don't know, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. In general, my numbers seem to be doing pretty alright though. I'm not too unhappy. Alright. Yeah, you've been here for a while. You don't stop by that often, though. Like, you're not here every single stream. Which is very, very disappointing, of course. Or at least you don't chat every single stream. And after I've started to promise Calamity and not streaming Calamity, you've been really disappointed in me, of course. You've been really upset with me. Which, understandable, because I actually... Yeah, I'm gonna admit it. I actually did promise it, and I broke the promise. So I'm really, really sorry about that one. I just really not been feeling it. I think I might still do it at some point, but I can't really promise it. It's one of those traps that, that, as a YouTuber in general, you really need to be careful of. You're always disappointed in me, just like everybody else. You're not as disappointed in me as I am in myself, though. So hey, at least after that, you're, I don't think anyone could be more disappointed in me than myself. There's many things wrong with me, many things that I would like to improve on. But hey, at least I'm working on things, so I guess that counts for something. But yeah, let's try gaming for a sec. Let's go focus mode. All right. Let's let myself awake. Gaming. Let's see. In the meantime, if you could come up with another topic or question, that would be great, because I am very suck at thinking of things. I'm just gonna do a few very, very serious attempts, which obviously it's gonna go bad. We all know it's gonna go bad, but hey, I'm trying. I'm trying. Plants vs. Zombies 2. You know what? Plants vs. Zombies. I did play it a little bit. When it was like first a mobile game. Was the mobile game first? I think it was a mobile game at first. No, it wasn't. Was it on Steam first? I don't remember. Well, it was like really like 7 or 8 years ago. Like when it was just a top-down thingy. I think it's like... Isn't it like a shooter game now? Like a first-person or third-person shooter game? I think they changed it a lot as well. I don't remember what it is nowadays. Back then it wasn't really my thing though. It wasn't really my thing. It was like similar to a tower defense back then. It was kind of a tower defense game. That's Garden Warfare. No, that used to be Plants vs. Zombies. I'm pretty sure. Or the shooter is Garden Warfare, you mean? So it's an offshoot of Plants vs. Zombies then? Like, Fortnite Battle Royale is an offshoot of Fortnite, but it's the more popular one. Or Apex Legends being an offshoot of Titanfall. I full jump. just full jump there. Alright, it's fine. Ay. But yeah, back in the days of Flash games, I used to be pretty big into... what are they called? Tower defense games. I used to be pretty big into them. I was never good at them, but I like to try a lot of them. I think the one that I played the most, I think it was called Onslaught. Is that like a beige theme? Or like brownish? Like a beige-brown background. It was very janky. I mean, it was the times of Flash games, of course, so... Of course it was janky. But yeah, that was my favorite one back in the day. That was really cool. Crit. And then, never played much Bloons Tower Defense. Did play it a little bit. Oh, I also played Sanctum 2. Which is another tower defense game that I... It's not a Flash game, but like a proper full-scale game. Like first-person shooter and tower defense game in one. Which was really cool. Played it with a few friends back in the day. Back when I still had friends to actually play games with. Nowadays people don't really want to play games with me. But it's fine. Speaking of playing games with friends though. I've talked about maybe my friend Dutch who pops in the chat every once in a while. Maybe at some point he's gonna come and visit me and join me for a stream and play some Nintendo Switch, maybe Mario Kart, like IRL live stream. Like IRL versus or Mario Maker, I don't know yet. It's basically just an idea though. We don't have anything set in stone for that. Crutch, you retracted your big message, so I can't really read that anymore. Well, that's fine. I missed your message then. But yeah, I'd love to have... have I heard of Plants vs Zombies 2 Eclipse? No, I have not. Like a minute ago, when you told me about it. But no, not really. Okay, I'm gonna look at a picture of PvZ 2 Eclipse. PvZ2 Eclipse. Yeah, it just looks like Plants vs Zombies. To me it does. But obviously it's... you said it's a mod or a thing? So obviously it's got more things. Like, if I showed Calamity to someone who doesn't play Terraria, they'd say it just looks like Terraria. Or if I showed modded Minecraft to someone that doesn't play Minecraft at all, they'd say it just looks like Minecraft. So, obviously. Yeah, obviously the gameplay is completely different. But to me, who has only played like maybe 15 minutes half a decade ago, more than half a decade ago, almost a full decade ago, probably. Yeah, to me it looks pretty much the same. Ha! Monkey brain! Yeah, that's me, that's me. Oh, I should do a monkey cosplay stream at some point. I have a full-on gorilla costume. I should do a monkey stream at some point. That would be lovely. I'd love to do that. It's actually like right over there. It's in a big plastic bag. My mom made the monkey costume when I was like, oh, probably like 12 or 13. But I still fit it. Like, I was a bit smaller than I am now, but you don't really grow that much after 12 or 13. And she made it like big enough that it would fit for a while. Like at the start it was pretty big, but now it just barely still fits. And it's got like this really creepy old gorilla mask to go with it, which is really cool. The Bloon Tower Defense series, it's Monkey versus Bloons. It really is Monkey versus Bloons, isn't it? I don't think those kinds of games are good content for YouTube, though. Like, personally, there are games that I don't really enjoy playing that much myself. And I also don't think those are games that people also actively look up. Yeah, Bloons Tower Defense 6 is the most recent. Like, those would be great games to do if I already had a very large established audience that really just came for me. But really, there are only a few people in here that actually come back. And yeah, if I do streams that I really know no new viewers will be clicking on, then I'm really just shooting myself in the foot, you know? Which is why I've been mainly playing Mario Maker nowadays. I want to do some Minecraft streams as well. Minecraft one's 1.18 hits. I want to start a new world, either with some mates or single player. Not sure yet. Well, the world with the mates is definitely happening, but I don't know if Stream World is also going to be that, or if Stream World is going to be with mates. Probably both, maybe. There's one thing. Yeah, there's one thing you want. You don't speak for all the people, mate. You can only speak for yourself. I know that you want a lot of things that you really do enjoy. Like, I'm not gonna take that away from you. But honestly, it's just like, I gotta think about what people enjoy, and what I can personally also make interesting is also a thing that I take into consideration. Like, I can make Mario Maker consistent because it's, or funny because it's a consistent thing that really changes all the time. Even though it's a very grindy level that I'm playing right now, it's a different thing that I'm doing next stream. Next stream I'm gonna be doing something completely different. Next stream I might be doing like 20 different levels. But for me it's very difficult to make something like, even the Terraria streams, I had difficulty making them really interesting, I feel. Maybe I'm being too harsh on myself. Probably am. But hey. If I'm not gonna be harsh on myself, then who is, you know? Actually, you can be harsh on myself. Please be harsh on myself. Please dislike the video. Please dislike the stream. No, or actually do please like it. I need the algorithm. Please, the YouTube overlords. Honestly, speaking of YouTube overlords, I've been noticing that watch time is probably the best indicator of how many new people are going to be recommended to stream and going to be tuning in. Like, if there's 1, 2, or 3 people that are consistently there for like more than an hour, oh, the stream is gonna be doing real smooth in terms of total viewership. Are we gaming? We gaming? We gaming? Almost gaming. Like, I've talked about my buddy Dutch plenty of times. But back when I first started streaming, his work was out due to the lockdowns. But he's currently working again, so he works in the evenings when I stream, so that's quite annoying. But he used to put my streams on in the background. And I would notice that when he puts my streams on in the background, I'd get like 5 or 10 times as many people just stopping by randomly. You can actually see in the statistics very clearly that streams just do a lot better when people actually do bring in the watch time. So yeah. even if you can't really watch actively, if you're just playing games in the background with your mates, I'd really invite you. I'd love it if you put on my stream in the background. Even if you don't chat at all, just put on the sound really quietly, because I think YouTube does notice if the sound is completely off on stream. Unless you just, like, if you turn it off in the video player, YouTube does recognize that as not watching it. But if you put it, only turn it off in like the browser tab or the what's it called, in the Windows mixer, audio mixer, then I think it counts it as viewer time. I think, not quite sure. So yeah, a little begging for more views here. Let's go. I mean, hey. I mean, if I'm not gonna beg for views, then who is gonna beg for people to view my things? Hi, Bad Pickles versus Baby Bus. How you doing? That's a really funny name. I'm just gonna call you Bad or Bad Piggies. I don't know. But yeah, how you doing? Are you having a great day? And how was your last meal? I always ask people what their last meal was like. Oh, Bad Piggies, that's a game. Ooh. What's the game about? I've never heard of it. Judging from name, I probably would have said you had your own YouTube channel. But I guess it's a game then. Hey. But yeah, we were actually just talking about, like, lesser known games, I guess? Or like, I don't think the games we were talking about are actually that much lesser known, they're just not really popular on YouTube. You're gaming, hell yeah, we're all gamers here. Gamers rise up. What are you playing? Are you playing Bad Piggies, whatever that game might be? Oh, it's one of those learn to fly type games then? Where you just launch it and then you adjust the angle or have boosters or stuff like that. Those kind of games, and then you earn points or money and then you upgrade. What are those games? Like the old Flash games. Those are great games. Or am I completely misreading what you mean there? Incredibox and... Wait, there's Super Mario Maker on Android? What? Since when? Since when did they release that? I know that they had the Wii U and 3DS version. The 3DS version was kind of shit though. But yeah. I do also own the 3DS version actually. I wasn't paying attention to myself there. Yeah, the 3DS version is kind of shit because you can't really go online. You can play levels that other people have uploaded, but you can't upload anything else. Release date 2021. For Mario Maker Android or for the Incredibox thing that you talked about? I don't know what Incredibox is either, so if you could enlighten me about that one, that would be really swell. Nice. I personally don't honestly play too many different games. I really like to stick with the games that I already do know. And recently, the most recent game that I've been really playing a lot of is actually Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, but Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's Dual Legacy or something? don't know the name. It's one that they originally released for Nintendo Switch, and then they last year they also released for Steam, which is just a great Yu-Gi-Oh game. I used to play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games on the Game Boy, actually, on the Game Boy Advanced. I used to have Legacy of the Duelist, Stairway to the Destined Duel. Super Mario Run, no, that's the best one. No, actually, the original Donkey Kong is the worst Mario game. Where he was still called Jumpman. Oh, we gaming? Never mind, we not gaming, we gaming. We not gaming. Let's go, though. Yeah, I know Super Mario Run. I've played it a little bit, but it's got really old real fast. I'm not a fan of mobile games in general, though. Like, I don't like playing games on my phone. I do sometimes play emulated Game Boy Advance games that I remember from back in the day. Play those on my phone, like Pokemon or the Yu-Gi-Oh game that I just talked about as well. Legacy, oh no, Stairway to the Destined Duel. Pizza speedrun. What's the pizza speedrun? I don't know the pizza speedrun. But yeah, then for mobile games I also played Solitaire, or yeah, Solitaire, which is just the classic boomer card game, really. But really, it's just a casual thing to pass time if I'm waiting for something. Nowadays I don't really wait for many things, so I'm just at home most of the time, so I can just watch YouTube or browse memes instead. But that's the thing that I still have on my phone for when I've browsed all of the memes. And I really need to do something to fill the time when waiting for the train, for example. Crud. Oh, it's a YouTube channel. Fair enough, fair enough. Never heard of them. Are they any good? I mean, they must be good if you you know them. Or if you talk about them like that. So they must be good. Crud, I went too far to the right. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Personally, my favorite Mario Maker players are, I'd say Qasxz and PangeaPanga, the one that I'm currently playing a level by. His link is in the description as well. It's a game. Channel. Very channel, yes. Crud, I had too much momentum going onto the blue platform and I can't really wait any longer there. So I have to jump even though I went into the spiky saw there. I'm in pain. But yeah, Qasxz I really like to watch because he's just really funny and plays a lot of really cool troll levels. Not many people actually play good troll levels. And also there is PangeaPanga, the creator of this level. He made it this last week. Oh, he's banned on YouTube. How did he manage that? You can do a lot of things on YouTube without any repercussions, I feel. Maybe that's just me though. Like, as long as you don't do any, like, over 18 stuff. Or, yeah, you know. Just don't be an idiot. I feel, maybe. I don't know. Crud! Crud. Didn't get enough momentum to the right yet. It's such a difficult jump, that one. I was not a channel. Now I'm confused. Was he a YouTube channel or was he not a YouTube channel? Ah, I need to be so much faster. I need to... Oh. That's painful. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, personally, in terms of people that I watch on YouTube, recently, let's be honest, a lot of VTubers, a lot of Hololive people. I've been really, really enjoying those new Hololive English people that just got debuted a week or two ago. They've been really enjoyable for so far. So yeah, that's another recommendation. Check out Crony's channel, I guess. If you are into VTubers at all. Even if you aren't, they're just great entertaining people. In my opinion. God damn it. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna give it like a handful more attempts and then we're gonna end the stream though. Because like, it's getting late here and we're not making much progress here. Like, let's say 3 more attempts. So yeah. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's do final attempt. No, final attempt right now. Final attempt right now. I got this, I got this. We're gonna pause the timer right there. Pretty much 3 hours and 10 minutes of attempts today. I'm gonna come back to this level later. Maybe on Saturday, no promises yet. Otherwise, sometime next week. No promises yet when, but I will be coming back to this level. That I will promise. Even though promising things has bitten me in the ass. Yeah. Anyway, it's a difficult level, but I can do it. It's just gonna take a few more hours, like 20 more hours, 30 more hours, 50 more. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully in the next stream. Toodles!